at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Payton inside. Here's Parker with the three. The rebound by Johnson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Here's Houston now. Payton with it. Out to Parker. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
She's going to do that every time. Lots of confidence in the catch and shoot.
Pass to Mourning. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Three-pointer, Payton. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the intelligence of Payton, reading defenses like a book and understanding when to take the shots.
Driving to the basket. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. 1:58 left in the first. Here's Reese. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. Miami no good on that time either. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Payton outside. Pass to Reese. Out to Payton. Launches a three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
Houston foul.
Miami shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
14 foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Oasis.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Well, Morant is so athletic that he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Here's Parker with the three. Miami trails by 5. Parker with the steal. Adebayo down low. Crafty move. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Johnson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Johnson.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
Pass to Mourning. Kicks it out to Johnson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Houston on top. They're up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Driving in. Here's Reese. It's good.
When she goes to the bucket like that, the length of Reese is tough to stop.
Here's Payton. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Morant looking around. Bagley with the bucket.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And here are the Rockets now. They get it again. Here's Reese. Lets the 3 fly. Bagley with the rebound. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Ja down the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Well, no one gets to the hole better than Ja. His first step is unreal.
Oh, how about that? Going over the top. And she just throws it down.
Inside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Here's Parker with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And right there, she shows her touch from long distance. She's got a nice shot.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Several teams changing it up here. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Carter Williams. He has yet to score. And Carter Williams with the slam.
Yeah, it seems like every night we get someone trying to break the glass.
There's Parker with the 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Miami.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the first half. Bagley the screen. 3-pointer. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Reese gets the bucket.
She cashes in off the pass, catching and connecting with the Jet.
Michael Reddit's on the wing. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Red's got his first points in this one. And they double up Russell. Pass to Bagley. Outside for Carter Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Rockets pull it in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Portis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Jalen Johnson. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Well, we know Bobby Portis is a fan favorite, but the reason he's a team favorite is because he plays hard and does a lot out there. He's affecting plays on both ends.
Here's Reese. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Miami leads by just 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miami leading by 3. Russell with it. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Mourning. And the rejection by Morant.
Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense. And once again, we are reminded, these are the best athletes in the world.
It's Russell with the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And Miami leads by 3.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
A shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not play.
It really doesn't matter where she is on the floor. She's a threat to pull up.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Johnson for 3. And it's rebounded by Jamarcus Cousins.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And they recover it.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture.
Here's Russell. That one drops for him. Russell's got 4 this quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Payton. 1:44 left to play here in the third. For the tie. And it's Miami with the rebound. And it's Conley penetrating. Off target at the rim. Houston trails by 3. Now here is Red. Lays it up and banks it in. Red's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
And superb strength there from Payton, absorbing the contact and keeping his composure for the finish.
And here's Conley outside. Miami no good on that time either. Payton right side. And Payton throws it down hard.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching.
Red with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo.
Marvin Bagley. Candace Parker. Michael Carter-Williams.
And here is Parker. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Parker. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Rockets leading by 3. Payton outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
Tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle. And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
There's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Putting the ball on the floor, making something happen.
At the line for the
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Rockets?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Wait, did you see her range? That's no run-of-the-mill three-point shot.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And they double up Morant. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team.
And it's tied up with that one. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Parker, right side. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth.
Well, I think she added a little extra to that one, making a statement.
They double-team Conley, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Reese. High post Johnson. Outside Russell. And stolen by Payton.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
To the paint. Here's Reese. Out to Russell. 124 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Mourning.
Important points for Mourning. So is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation. And Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Conley to take the lead. The Rockets pull it in.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Morant with it. Conley picks him up. So they foul intentionally.
Second team foul. Substitution for Miami. Number 1, Michael Carter.
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out to Payton. Smith right side. Back to Payton. 4 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 21 seconds left in the game. And she commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trailed by 7. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Here's Reese. Pass to Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving when she needed to.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
No luck that time either. Carter Williams with it. For the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Here on 2K Sports, we've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So, Miami will get the first possession. Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Quick into the air. Johnson, an explosive athlete who finishes with intent.
And Mourning sends it back.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Shot clock at 6. Young's shot is off. Here's Reese. To the inside. Gibson with the steal. And taken away by Johnson. That one drops for him.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. He doesn't settle too often.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Thaddeus Young on the wing.
Great anticipation on the defensive side from Reese.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Back to Gibson to end the run. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gibson with the steal. Young. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
They get it back. 6 to shoot.
Well, you can't teach the athleticism displayed there by Johnson.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Young for the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 mate. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, Morant just put so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Right side Gibson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Outside for Davis. Drills it from outside.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson gets the bucket.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to Young. Back to Drummond. The kick out to Young. The 3 from Davis. Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Toke. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Payton can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Inside, Parker. And Payton sends it back.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
Young outside. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we play through the first minute here in the second. To the paint. Here's Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Stolen by Conley. Bagley the screen. And finished off by Bagley.
Excellent decision on the pick and roll. She read the defense and gave it up. Smart play.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Jalen Johnson. Michael Carter-Williams.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's Arenas penetrating. Pass to Cousins. Back to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. With the drive. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And the big-time scoring night from Johnson continues. This guy has solidified himself as a very good prop.
Bagley the screen. Johnson outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Marvin Williams.
First team foul.
And Stan, we know Jalen Johnson comes from a basketball family.
Well, they did a great job, Kevin, of teaching him the game because Jalen Johnson can really play. And I'm sure everyone in his family is extremely proud of what he's doing in the NBA. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, and Gibson, a dangerous shooter. You can't let him get going from deep. That's just inviting trouble. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Outside Turner. Fires for 3. Bagley with the rebound. Miami leading by 10. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Reese. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Reese is a smart offensive player. She understands when she should look to score inside.
No good from Gibson. Down low. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .40 seconds left here in the second.
Away team foul.
Miami's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Second team.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Miami.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Gibson with it. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. Turner for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. That's what we call a winning play.
Johnson the screen. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
And Gibson, here we go. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, with how well Johnson scores it, he gets the defender biting on the fake.
And he sinks the second. Here's Gibson. Outside Turner. And here's Adebayo outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Gibson from outside the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Gibson's got 9 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Pass to Gibson. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Russell high post. 8 points for him. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
He hits the second from the line. Outside Gibson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Johnson. Miami leading by 13. Now here's Carter Williams. Good ball movement here by Miami. Mourning with the screen. To the middle. Over Drummond. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 6.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
And Mourning throws it down.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Left side, Gibson. Outside, Butler. Pass to Turner. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Turner's got 9.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Mourning. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Well, I'm a big fan of the passing aspect of Johnson's game. He's proven to be a very unselfish, team-oriented guy.
Outside Butler. Back to Gibson. Here he goes. Can't connect from short range. Miami leading by 17. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Driving to the basket. Here's Mourning. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Davis with the jam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
On the wing, Arenas drains the three-pointer.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas, a big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
With one on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Miami leading by 14. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Bagley. Back to Conley. And it's Parker in the corner. Pocket 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Carter Williams. A three-pointer off the mark.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stretch.
And it's Davis missing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And it's Arenas penetrating.
It's fun to just watch Arenas play. He's electric, has his own style, and what an explosive play right there.
Mourning with the screen. Pass to Reese. Lets it go from deep. Keeps it alive. Back to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, Bam is so crafty inside. You never know when he's going up, and it leads to a foul.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Russell. Pass to Mourning. Back to Russell. Good ball movement here by Miami. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reese. Now Adebayo. And the basket is good. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
Pass to Johnson. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. High post Mourning. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Outside Arenas. Outside Davis. Back to Arenas. Shot clock at 5. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Ricky Davis.
Here's Miami now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's Russell with the drive. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And Drummond throws it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Here's Gibson. Nice D from Russell. And stolen by Drummond. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. See you later.
9B.